Natural and Atmospheric Commonwealth, New Realistic Weathers and Storms, Sounds, Lighting, Visual Overhauled, Customizable Shaders, Effects, and More by LOO. Natural color and lighting, enhanced shaders, sounds, particles, and materials. New weathers included is a fully redone climate system, new unique rad storms, modular shader effects, and more. This mod contains an ESP plugin with 2 lightweight BA2 files. The NAC for short works with Commonwealth, the Far Harbor, and Nuka World. All default weathers redone for more natural and realistic lighting. Brand new weathers and rad storms, enhanced particles, sounds, and effects. Climate redone to produce more than 5,000 different variations of weather. Darker and longer, more varied nights. All interior locations' lightings have been redone. Modular and customizable built-in E&B from the Pip-Boy. Post-processing redone. Functional lifelike sunglasses and night vision headgear. That alone you'll love. Light and easy to install. All external files are compressed into BA2 archives. Not compatible with True Storms, Vivid Weathers, and any other weather or lighting type of mods. The NAC is a huge work in progress modification. The files are updated on a regular basis, but always subject to bugs. The NAC is the first weather mod ever released for Fallout 4, the most advanced and complete weather, lighting, and visual overhaul available. From the lighting and the climate to the skin tones, almost every aesthetic aspect of the game have been altered in some way to give the most natural and eye-candy visuals possible with Game Bro's engine. It's in public development, and it has been in the works since December 2015, I believe, and will probably require more time before it's completed. There are more than 70 different natural and atmospheric weather templates, including new rad storms with different effects on the player and the surroundings. All of these weathers are based on true-to-life color and lighting, and all have different colors, lightings, cloud, post-processing, and properties. Whole climate redone, time of day, weather changes, transitions, volatility, and more in order to produce 5,000 random weather variations based on the weather presets. The climate balanced by default now always lives, slowly evolves, and changes to feel more alive, natural, and unpredictable. Longer and unique night times, from bright to pitch black, with or without direct lighting, diffuse lighting, God rays, all depending on the moon's occlusion, the atmospheric density, and the sky's configuration. Advanced lighting and features for all weathers, sunlight variations for cloudy weather, wet effect for some heavy fog saturation, God rays depending on the atmospheric density, fake bounce lighting, diffuse lighting, and more. Darkest hour of the night featured around 5 a.m. before dawn. AI detection has been tweaked according to the NAC's changes and individuality of each weather. All interiors locations redone on case by case from both lighting template, post-processing, lighting source, fog levels, color and distance. New and redone effects, particle effects, clouds, sounds, post-processing effects, HDR system, God rays, sound tweaks, lifelike night vision goggles and headgear, green or black and white, or functional sunglasses with sun hit too hard, all craftable at the chem station. Night vision goggles can be upgraded to life detection or recon sight from an armor bench. ANAC holotape to call weather changes, time scale, and tune your experience whenever you like with the advanced system NACFX. NACFX is a unique feature that will turn your Pip-Boy into an in-game built EMB for no FPS loss, allowing anyone else to easily change the visual to one's taste. NACFX can also be very useful to tune a reshade or an EMB that you feel is missing something or doesn't work well in a particular condition. Colors, gamma, luminosity, sunlight, sky intensity, exposure, blur, motion blur. You can tweak anything you want. To keep enough room for users post-processing, the game's visual is neutral by default. If you don't want to make your own NACFX, I recommend you use the standalone preset to get a quick, clean, and natural look for your game. VATs, scopes, VATs, cinematics, and all other little things like skin tones correction to suit NAC's changes. FPS losses are lightweight to minimal. Also, this mod is available for the Xbox One. Compatibility. Here is a non-exhaustive list of some mods that are redundant and not compatible while using the NAC. True Storms, as NAC already offers a new and original rad storm, the new thunderstorm sounds and thunderstorm lighting sound tweaks, different rain textures, and more. Vivid Weathers, as NAC adds more new and unique weathers included in a fully redone climate system. FR Fluorescence light tweaks, as NAC uses a new image space for all the time of day of all weathers and also changes all the interior lightings and image space. Interiors enhanced, as the NAC changes all interior lighting templates and cells. Darker Nights, as NAC offers a wide variety of different night themes depending on the moon's occlusion, the humidity level, and the cloud density. AI detection has been tweaked according to the changes and more. True Nights, same thing. Remove interior fog, as NAC uses fog for interior lighting in its own way. Fog Out, as NAC changes the fog distance and density depending on each weather. NAC also changes the detection of each weather depending on the fog density, not mentioning Fog Out only working for vanilla weathers. Fallout 4 enhanced color correction neutral loads. Or loots. I never could get that right. As NAC disables loots and works only with the raw color and light, not mentioning that all the image spaces are new. Heavy Rain, as NAC tweaks the rain and sounds and adds different textures depending on each rain weather. Let's minimize this. Light tweaks is not compatible. Nuclear weather is also not compatible. Radiant clouds and fog is not compatible. Wet Trek tactical optics is not compatible because the NAC already adds its own night vision goggles. Dynavision is compatible though. Understand that the NAC is meant to be an all-in-one weather lighting mod that is already taking care of all those things on its own. This mod won't please everyone, as its primary focus on realism and atmosphere and isn't really fantasy-ish or cinematic at all by default, even if it can be easily achieved with some NAC effects. Even the rad storms or some of the special and atmospheric weathers have been worked with realistic and credible lighting in mind. NAC seems to be its own beauty and aesthetic through the sobriety and diversity of reality. This is the reason why the whole climate of the game has been redone into a new customized system with different ways of using time and day and weathers lists. Now to give my overall consensus. This mod is undoubtedly huge, very huge, in the sense of I wasn't even able to fully delve completely into this mod, and I spent the past 2 or 3 days messing with it for hours. It gives you a great deal of freedom. You can achieve many different looks with this. Also, the overall beauty of this mod is the simple fact that it can be used with a vanilla game. It's also on Xbox One. Let me reiterate that this is a console-friendly mod. Now, on consoles, there is the unfortunate side effect that there is no ability to use a reshade or an E&B to achieve a more cinematic or a more realistic look, a more beautiful or fantasy look, whatever you truly aspire to gain in your game. This has left a sour taste in the mouth of many a console gamer currently delving into Bethesda.net's mod systems. But with this mod, the NAC gives people who are either A, on a console and can't use E&Bs and reshades, or B, people on a low-end PC that can't use an E&B whatsoever. I am currently running the Grim Wolf E&B in many of these clips that you're watching, but what I noticed is when I ran the NAC without the E&B active or the reshade, I found little to no frame loss. But once I put back on Grimwolf's E&B, I went from having 120 frames in some area to dropping all the way down to 55 to 60 frames. Granted, this is not all the fault of the E&B, but Bethesda is to blame for some of these poor optimization areas in Far Harbor or downtown Boston. But regardless of these facts, an E&B is very, very power consuming or taxing on the hardware or the GPU. Now, this mod, the NAC, will give you a close to an E&B look without all of the costs of running the E&B. That in and of itself is quite spectacular. What has been achieved here by the mod author is noteworthy. and I'm 100% sure will be greatly appreciated by anyone on a console or lower tier PC that would love to get rid of the vanilla look of Fallout but cannot achieve it until now. The only real flaw of this mod is not too many people know about it or realizes its existence. So that is a shame in and of itself, especially for those in the community without the hardware to truly achieve the Fallout look that they so desire and aspire to with reshades and EMBs, but are incapable of doing so due to limitations. On top of that, I do love the night vision goggle system. It's fantastic. You can also initiate the night vision goggle from your Pip-Boy. Another boon. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. On top of that, I am quite into the vintage look, that slightly blue hue that I can achieve with this and put it onto the EMB I'm already enjoying. The fact that this mod also gives you the ability to take so many of these effects and pop them on top of each other and then tweak pieces to get that one specific look you want. If the sky's too bright, you can darken it. If there's too much contrast, you can alter it. If the nights are too dark, you can either A, change it, or B, switch to one of the two night vision sort of modes that give you the complete freedom to actually see, because sometimes it's pretty pitch black for me personally. There is so much here to delve into. It's quite staggering, and I'm not doing the mod any justice. My poor editing isn't doing the mod any justice either. I almost regret not doing the audio first and then chopping up the video, but I wanted to show off just how simple it was to play the game and pop in and out of your Pip-Boy and change anything you felt at any time at the snap of your fingers. You could alter something or tweak it. You could even give yourself this crazy head trip LSD look if you so desire. You even have the freedom to alter the time of day and weather. I made it snow in Far Harbor, and I thought to myself, this is amazing. It's actually pretty cool. If the mod author finds out how to have little patches of snow on the ground with this tweak, it'd be mind-blowing. Truly mind-blowing. Everything here is a staggering homage to what is accomplishable by a single man with a dream, a desire, or a vision, and the ability to mod a copy of a game. In my time of playing Fallout 4, I have been disheartened by how Bethesda has run their business, how they have dumbed down the whole RPG aspect of the game. If not for modders such as LOO or Lord of Wars, just two names off the top of my head, fading signals, so on, so forth, I would have no reason to really play Fallout anymore. But mods like this show me just how amazing the community is, how artistic and creative people can be, and an internet that is just completely and utterly behest of people who stand out for being just good people, or for just being creative and caring, or giving their free time to create content for free for the community. That's the beauty of the Fallout mod community. Mods like this remind me of why gaming can still be great, even if the corporate machine has turned it into a homogenized mess for making money with microtransactions, even if they try and sell us DLC that should have been in the game from the first place. Modders like LOO remind me that gaming can still be fun, enjoyable, and, despite what many critics think, gaming can be an artistic medium where a man can actually use lighting as his palette to create something more than the bare-bone generics vanilla garbage we have been churned out by the corporate machine. That's going to do it for me. Please forgive the video for not being of top quality. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, endorse mods if you like them. Check this out if you have the Xbox version of Fallout and you want to tweak your look. Or if you have a computer that can run EMBs and you just want to customize it a little bit more to your taste, then this might just be the tool for you. Thank you for your time. I am Gundam.